Greetings. Okay. So this is a UFO disclosure. Earth, the movie. So basically, we're just entertainment. That's for still in the background. They can probably not cut the background down anytime soon. I guess I got tired of turning it down. Not just sleeping. Basically, we are a movie for other extraterrestrials. So kind of go into that to a certain level. Yeah, just at least a point of view of it. And ET religion, I think I spelled that right. And different aspects of the religion is not too deep into it, but get at least a broad connection set update on that. Always from the past connections, but maybe even modern. We'll see. Just whatever comes through. And Alpha Centauri, just keep things a little bit light and kind of going a little bit deep in some areas, the Kabbalah and all that. And Kabbalah is just mysticism and control, and I don't feel like going into it too deeply. Got to deal with enough as it is. But it's good for the researchers out there. More power to you on that one. Okay. So I'm talking to comment prayer sessions. We have a schedule. For this week of the shop, I'm still like in the beginning of April. I'm still slowly moving, but not very fast. Same situation here. We have a webinar behind the scenes, and we have a space program. We literally have a space program. We're lifting off next week. So I'll be there Sunday. But you can still contact me. How that will work, I'm still not sure. I'm flying in on Sunday morning. I think I am. I can't remember now. I have to check, but yeah, Sunday morning. So is it schedule if you want to book, and this calendar will be the main calendar for that week, so people can connect with me if they like to. I still take regular sessions of those that are there. That's why it's good to book now. You can't. It's gonna be hard to get a hold of me. I guess we'll find out. I'll just work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If I don't have a psychotic breakdown. The UFO disclosure, Earth, the movie, energy, and this feels like it needs to be brought up about. Obviously, even with those that are awakened, not everybody is awakening, or we can go into more of like the astral energies. I believe a lot of people are connecting to what is accurate astrally. It's just you can't prove it here physically, and that's the hard part. So that's the frustrating part. It's like, it's time stopping and portals opening up, beings walking in, walking out, men in black coming and going, things like that, on and on. As the frustrating part is you can't really, prove anything. You can pick it up, the energies of it, but many are still they're trying to put, many in their development, which is understood, trying to, even for spiritually developing, it's, you have no proof of a lot of this stuff. So not everybody is obviously there for the astral connections to really take all that in. So they have to bring a physical angle to it. So, yeah, I don't feel like I'm more of like an esoteric type of person than a new ager or whatever else there is. Esoteric is just hidden, bizarre, weird, and so on. So, of course, all realities exist. Everything has a place. So everything has a reason. Especially those that feel like all the bad aliens are gone, only good ones. If you put that in your mindset, if you feel like all the bad aliens are gone and just the good guys are here, And we're just trying to figure ourselves out. You do put yourself in a mindset to actually protect yourself to a certain extent. So, so everything has a reason for it. So not that any of that is important. So yeah, Priscilla is really knocked out over there. So and Fritzy is somewhere. I don't know where she is. Taking all my energy, which is kind of heavy. So I have to get up early tomorrow. And yeah, so same old story. So okay, all right, blessings. So go to the Earth, the UFO, whatever. Earth, the movie, energies, and we give some details of that. I won't go too long into that, but we'll give some energies into that. Let's see if anybody else is here also. Okay, blessings. Here we go. Greetings. We're out there, Arcturians. Greetings. Blessings. There are also other beings here. So yes, actually a couple of beings I want to give an aspect of this earth. Yes, you are our entertainment, or well, we are warning from you. Realize we do come from a higher dimensional state, a higher fifth dimension, sixth dimension. A lot of us come from the fourth dimension, and some feel like that's a lower frequency, but it's a frequency that can connect to your reality. To understand how the human mindset is and how you work and how you play and how you do everything. When you go to higher dimensions, they might see things, but they can't handle a whole lot of pressure from your planet. They have to be far away from it. And yes, they can help to a certain level. It's like getting a doctor's point of view, a doctor's opinion about your world when you connect to a higher dimensional being. It doesn't mean they're always right. So why alien beings, yes, are connected to the third dimension, fourth dimension, mostly the fourth dimension. So Earth, yes, puts out a frequency of emotions, mostly emotions. As many humans are emotionally driven, not all. And we do give you ideas of help evolving your society with higher dimensional energies like free energy, things like that. But of course, your world kind of takes information from us sometimes and twists it a lot of times. Of course, the oceans of your planet have been polluted to lower your frequencies of your Earth. Well, because the Earth isn't really ready to ascend, not completely. There's still a lot of soul searching going on with the human race, as you can see. But alien beings are usually, there's always, Arcturian beings, we do study our Earth. There's versions of Earth on our planet. It's like a copy of it. So we can connect to like a version of your world now and like take a picture of it and take that picture, it's an energy, so and bring it to our world where we can actually connect to your everything physically. We can see the people, we can go rewind it so people can live out their lives to a certain point. So we can understand why you made a decision, why you're doing what you're doing, why you are what you are. And we have to run it over and over again to figure out why you chose that. Because sometimes we're like, why did that person do that? And we can't always understand it. Many Arcturian beings are being channeled, and yes, Arcturians are talking down to humans to a certain level. But a lot of them have not figured things out either for themselves. They still have their own issues. They might see like, well, from a distance, they have your world all figured out. If they have to live in your world, incarnate, yes, a lot of them would be musicians, painters, and narcissists. Usually a lot of narcissism. Some of them would be scientists also. So, but there's other beings I wanted to connect to you, but it just gives you some aspect of it. So, That was short, but there's others here to give you their point of view of your reality. Blessings. Greetings. The tall whites. We don't want to look at your world as entertainment. We might be amused every once in a while, but we do see the future of your planet. So it's not that we see a doomsday or a horror movie, but we do see a lot of humans that indulge in their own misery. Like they complain about their miseries, like, "Oh, I can't believe this is happening, that's happening," and they actually enjoy the vibrations of that. It's almost like singing to themselves. Not to say that aliens are perfect, not far from it, because we don't have the problems of your planet. We get complacent and we get bored. Even in higher dimensions, you do get bored. I mean, normally beings don't get bored, but some do. So when you get bored as an alien being, just go somewhere else. You go to another planet. You connect to your world. You educate yourself in some form. But for your planet, it's entertainment. For us, is basically some might see it as entertainment, but there's all the human suffering, all that. So you call that entertainment. But it is a study for us to better ourselves of how to help you through our channel messages that you don't always see through a channeler, but you do channel our vibrations. You can say we are like a future version of human to some level. Of course, there's Palladians also tall whites aren't exactly the most understood beings. But we do connect to other future versions of Earth, versions of Earth where they're trying to cause destruction, so we try to heal that. We also go to other versions of your planet to heal the energies those worlds that cause a lot of catastrophes for themselves. So you don't get a download from those realities as much as you could, because you feel like the world's going to die or be destroyed from another reality, another aspect of you feels that you feel that's happening here, and that can cause not calamity here, but it can cause a lot of difficulties. So our energy is to soften that frequency. That's all we have. Kings, we got the Palladians. Blessings. Yes, you're. From what? Yes, a lot of Nordic beings copy your world's energy so they can study it themselves, similar to like the Arturians. Create, kind of like handbooks, rule books of how to handle your world, how we handle your planet, how we interact with you, how we don't make a fool out of ourselves. We are, we are allowed to observe but not interfere. Some do interfere, of course, but those are more the Nordic beings. They're more of the higher level alien energies. And even this story about the Greys and giving you technologies on it, some of that is a bit of a psyop. I mean, there's much more that goes into it. Basically, the Greys have already been working with their government already. So Roswell was like a disclosure for others. Yes, it did. It was like a coup on your government to take it over even further. It was already manipulated. It just went to another level of it. They just became aware. It's like, wait, there's there aliens here this whole time? Yes, there were. Making themselves too known. It's just that's the next level that they're going into of manipulation of your reality. So eventually that'll make more clear. Some are stuck in their old ways, stuck in their own belief systems of how the aliens interact. So the aliens kind of stay quiet for the most part. For you, some of you humans actually connect to us. You'll find this funny. So we're watching your planet, monitoring it, and some of you astrally connect with us and watch your planet from our planet. Earth TV. Yes, it's we've gotten used to that, but I mean it's happening for some time when humans do that. But many that are becoming more advanced, and they even brag about themselves. Humans from your world brag and say, "Hey, look at me! Look at the TV I bought," or something like that. Some kind of nonsense. It's probably more advanced than that, but either way. Well, because us aliens can become a little bit goody two shoes. Oh, we're always good. We never do anything wrong. We never do anything bad. And so your humans that connect to us astrally, they're to just, well, so it's okay to take it easy and to have your own problems. At least accept more. Yes, worlds do, but not all of them are handling their problems very easily. And obviously, your world is every day is a problem. But that's the whole point. Was also to show other worlds, alien worlds, how lucky they are, and they keep their frequencies where they are. Well, you can call it lucky. You don't have to necessarily say it that way. Well, basically, yes, your world is educated through the Palladians on all levels. There's always students learning from your world. Yes, maybe they do start from Atlantis and before that, and move forward to your modern day. So usually it's like a semester of teaching from a Palladian being, blue Palladian. We'll just leave it at that. So they do sit in, well, yes, more physical roles. Yes, they can sit in a chair and listen, but they also telepathically connect to their teacher, and you create images with your mind so everybody can see the images that you create, and you're trying to understand the dynamics of your planet, because many Palladians are going to connect with you, the humans, even incarnate here, well, be a ground crew, where you're walking around as a alien, but you're walking around as a human, but you are actually an alien being. And yes, that's all done by technology. You can say through CGI, as you say, on your braille. So basically, there are ways of keeping us quote, as you can see, but we can live among you, and you'll never know. And yeah, it's just your reality has always been easy for us to manipulate. All beings do it. To learn from you, to better things, for many different. They're not going to reveal themselves. No, never. Not anytime soon. Right. What's this? Greetings. We got the Yayo. Yes, we are similar to you. We are still youngsters. We don't always trust the humans. Of course, you don't always trust us either. But we are becoming better at communicating with humanity, maybe more like telepathic as technology. But we are always with your frequency to keep your world going. Yes, there's a lot of changes. Of course, there's timeline shifts that are major ones that are in the works, but not to worry. For us, religion, energies, that's one of the reasons why we came in, is because by alien beings incarnated as humans to control humans, but also to learn from us. So they force themselves as a teacher, but they're learning from you, the students, to improve ourselves. So yeah, so a lot of black magicians are part of your religion energies, very powerful magician beings. Yes, many of them are from other planets. And a lot of them are from Orion, but not everyone is from Orion. There are some feline beings that have lost themselves. It's basically like something that you've seen out of a movie. It's just like they feel like your world has become weak and they feel like they can take it over. The big thing was to go after spirituality and close that door. Because if you know more about your spiritual understand your abilities and all that, well, the alien races can't do this anymore. So you're slowly allowing, whittle by whittle, you're allowing yourselves to know about the ET races that are here. So basically, that means you're bringing your. So those of you that are becoming more advanced with all of this, your event means you're actually bringing the real world back eventually. But these religious energies, Yes, of course, they're selfish on all levels. Well, they're black magicians. They can do whatever they want. But as you are moving your frequencies here, they become less known. Of course, the Vatican is the strongest religious energy for the most part because and a lot of these humans, yes, are cloned humans to go by the system. They need to have that here. Well, they need humans to, just like you have actors, to tell new people how to be. Yes, you might have humans here that are, it's nice to have celebrity religions because you can make it fun connecting to that religion. It's easier to get somebody, just like you have in the movies. So religions are becoming more animated with TV, as you can see. To make it more attractive, make it easier to control, on and on and on. Those stories you've ever heard, you've heard them all. But yes, as you shift your frequencies, yes, they can't hide anymore. Some of you have already seen these beings. Some of them are insectoid beings. There are some of them are Anunnaki. Not all of them are Anunnaki, quite a few. It's not just the lower dimensions. It's a lot of alien beings use the lower dimensional beings like demonic beings to control your reality. A lot of that's actually around the wasteland, the garbage areas. A lot of the low vibrational beings feed off of the low vibrational garbage. Reason we're bringing it up is, as you become more understanding of your world, yes, you become more of a fourth dimensional. We will use the word odyssey into the basically we're helping many of you connect more with the higher dimensions, even now. The religious energies are going to continue here as long as they can. But humans are moving away from religion, but not just yet. But the religious energies is basically anchor Earth into the physical. But now you're going more non-physical because you don't need these lessons anymore. Well, you're going more higher dimensions, so you don't have to. So you remember how to deal with these situations. Obviously, amnesia is like yesterday for many of you. You can't remember what you did yesterday, the day before. It tells you how thick it is. A lot of your cathedrals play a role in that. Your religious cathedrals, people go in there, put their vibrations in it, and the cathedrals have a set of commands on the planet to program reality. It also goes through the water also. To lower your frequencies, to control you, to snatch a soul for that matter. Yes, it gets kind of complicated there, but we'll just leave it at that. Greetings. The collective consciousness of Alpha Centauri. There are some of you humans out in our region of, say, a secret space in your past. But yeah, we usually keep the doors closed so we don't have too many unwanted visitors. Eventually, you'll tap more into those energies. Eventually, basically, so you start experiencing. So humans on another planet, slowly that knowledge will become more public. You might see it in entertainment, or online, but it's like, wait, was that leaked? Was that a video from someone from another planet? Is a possibility of that happening one day. Of course, there's a lot of this. Well, I wouldn't call it disinformation beings, but they're trying to there are government agendas to keep this more physical realm going and keep all the alien, because they know those that are top ranking alien energies obviously are aware of exactly what they're doing. They also use sound technologies on the human race at times. A ringing, as some of you have heard. So yeah, there's humans here are obviously healing the religious frequencies, but also you're here to become more social for some of you. As the controlist begins to let go, you become more social, obviously, so you can speak your mind, your spiritual belief systems. So, eventually. The Earth TV is interesting. Yes, we see it all the time. We see reruns of your planet all the time. There are versions of Earth in Alpha Centauri that are very similar to your planet. Not exactly like mind control and all the agendas of government. No, we're not allowing that. But there's still a lot of darkness humans are still trying to heal and figure out. And it's not that the worlds are dark, but they allow those experiences to continue because there's still a lot of healing here, as you many of you know, and even healing will advance itself eventually, not yet. Of going to the root of the problem and healing somebody instantly. Not everybody's meant for that, but it seems like you're going more to that direction as Earth shifts. But Alpha Centauri, was looking at your planet to basically, well, we learned how to up our defenses. It's like, wow, that world was infiltrated. Make sure it doesn't happen over here. But we're not perfect either. We do have worlds that are similar to Earth once again, without going into too much detail. But to go back into your topic of the Earth, the movie energies, there are the Syrians that have a lot of regret of what happened on your planet. The Syrians do feel like they're responsible for a lot of the trouble here because they can't keep they have Sirius has war planets. Yeah, they're going through all kinds of difficulties. There are worlds that are connected to the sun that are healing energies, but those, it's like your world, it gets tested. So you're learning what to do to combine your energies with the higher frequencies from other star systems, such as Alpha Centauri and Andromeda. You're already doing it now, but it will increase greatly because basically the alien being will connect to you. So you go to work or school or wherever it might be, and you feel like an alien energy is connecting with you. But you're not afraid either. You might not see them, but you feel the vibrations of them. That's where you're going into in the next phase. Let's see what that blessings.